So, here at a place called Patriots Point, down by where my parents live in Charleston, that there is a old World War II aircraft carrier, USS Yorktown. So, about to go head out on it. I've been on it before, by all means, back when I used to live here with them. We went through it a few times. You can't see it from where I'm standing right now, but you can also see the large Ravanel Bridge eventually once we get out there. Hopefully I'll be able to catch a few cargo vessels also passing by, since this is the channel they use to get out to the ocean, which is way up over there. So I'm now inside the aircraft carrier, and we have here a Corsair, one of the last and largest propeller combat aircraft that was ever produced. We have a folded wing jet aircraft over there. We have here my favorite World War II combat aircraft, the Hellcat. Hellcat is my absolute favorite. Absolute favorite. Love that thing. Here we have a Corsair with its wings unfolded in its regular ready flight position. And up here we have a very, very large aircraft. I'm actually not positive what this one is. Oh, never mind. It says TBM. So, this is even larger than the Corsair. This, I believe, was the largest propeller combat aircraft ever produced. That's not including bombers. By combat, I mean like it was designed to 1v1 stuff. Here we have a relative of the Hellcat, the Wildcat. Not too much of a fan. The Hellcat's really the Hellcat's my favorite. I know I'm basically just going to be repeating that, but it's Hellcat or bust for me. Here we have one more. The SBD Dauntless. Yeah, so they have quite an array of propeller combat aircraft on display. They do not have any P-51s, no Mustangs. So I know that would disappoint quite a few people, but oh, and apparently the name of this one is the Avenger. But they got the Avenger, the Corsair, the Wildcat, the Hellcat, and the Dauntless. So they do have plenty for everybody all around. Okay, so I need to correct myself from earlier. The one here with its wings folded up initially is not actually a folded up Corsair. That is actually a Sky Raider. And they also have these display screens now that you can walk up to for each aircraft, and you can touch the buttons and learn about them and stuff. Alright, now up on the flight deck. It's decently windy. Good noise from the helicopter pad over there where they do aerial sightseeing tours over the woods. Got your AA gun. There's the bridge right up there. This is at the base of the tower. And this is the flight deck. It is not filled with World War II aircraft. Most of those are down below. So just don't be assuming that there were, you know, like F-18s and F-4 Phantoms flying around during the Second World War. You have You have a Seahawk helicopter back there. You've got a couple F4s up here. You also have an AWACS aircraft, a big radar and communications disc up on top of it. Yeah, you can see how high up the mast goes there. Oh, revving it up. Getting right to the end, at least of one segment of the flight deck. You can look almost all the way straight down. As long as it looks on foot, in an actual aircraft, especially at trying to take off, looks pretty darn short. Well, after a lot of turbojet engines, this is what I'm used to dealing with. Nice old regular bypass turbofan engine. Blades up front, several rows of compressors. A good deal of the air gets pushed aside, down the compressors, into the ignition chamber, out the back end fans, to an increasingly narrower and narrower space, until it comes boom, blasting out the end as extremely pressurized, superheated exhaust that wants to expand so rapidly that the air behind it can't get out of the way in time. So it shoves the plane forward. Here's an old boy. Really old boy. It's probably a lot of people's favorite. The F-14 Tomcat. Of all the fighter aircraft, my personal favorite's the F-15 Eagle, but I know a few people out there. This F-14 here, this was the one. Alright, so yeah, that was the USS Yorktown aircraft carrier. This actual place is called Patriots Point, South Carolina. And it's right next to Charleston. So if you end up in or near Charleston for whatever reason, it's definitely worth checking out. I'd highly recommend, however, not visiting it in the summer for quite a plethora of reasons. But yeah, it's pretty cool.